Hey everyone, doing a quick mail day. I got my return from PSA and I actually got TTM, which I was not expecting because it's been like 4 months. So real quick, just a quick TTM. Tony Reed, Denver Broncos. Sent it back in like November and I just got it back. So was not expecting that. And then, PSA return. My 15 free subs. So let me pull this out. All the extra junk. That's weird. Usually it doesn't get stuck like that. Alright. Alright. So let's go over them real quick. I already looked at the grades. Some I'm happy with, some not so much. So, first one, 1996 Sports Call, Terrell Davis, phone card. Originally it was popping nothing, and then actually right after I sent this, one popped up as a PSA 9. I think that was Bart, if I'm not mistaken. Mr. Bartholomew. And 1990 SI for Kids Pele, PSA 8. Papa Ford, none higher. That one I just, after I got his autograph, I decided maybe to start putting his card collection together. I'm working on it. Some of them are expensive, so I'm not going to put too much effort into it, but I'll buy some of the cheaper ones and send them in for grading. This one is for the Broncos Ring of Fame set. It's a 1987 Orange Crush, Gerald Phipps. He was the original owner of the Denver Broncos. And I don't remember what I think it's Papa 5 with 4 higher. And the 4 higher were all in the same submission, and the guy wants more than what I'm willing to pay for. 1981 Topps Red Border, Randy Gradishar, PSA 6. And it's Papa 1, none higher. Actually, this is the first one to get graded. And I think the reason it got 6 was because of the back. I don't know if you can see it, but it's kind of like some of the red leaked through on the border. So I think that's why I got 6. But still happy with that. 1978 Topps Broncos Leaders Checklist, PSA 8. And I ended up, this is stupid, but I submitted this card, and I ended up buying it because it was extremely cheap, and I honestly didn't expect to get this high of a grade on it. So now I have 2 of them. 1977 Otis Armstrong, PSA 9. It's probably one of the best grades I've gotten. Actually, this is probably the best grade I've gotten from cards from the 70s. 1972 Bill Thompson, PSA 8. Still not a bad grade. Happy with it. '70 Topps George Godick, PSA 7. I made a huge bump on the 70s decade team set. 1978 John Heward, 6.5. I think the only reason it didn't get a 7 was there's a little ding on the corner, but I don't think you can see it. I'm using my iPad, by the way. I still haven't fixed my computer, so I'm using an iPad. 1970 Rich Jackson, Tombstone Jackson, PSA 6. I also need this for the Ring of Fame set. I'm going to end up upgrading it, but until I do, it's a filler. This is for the Hall of Fame set. I actually had this laying around because I bought it a few months back and had it sitting there. So, 1956 Joe Schmidt, PSA 4 for the Hall of Fame set. And for the Ring of Fame set, also 1948 Leaf, Frank Trepka, PSA 4. And I also decided eventually, because when I started putting a lot of the Hall of Fame sets together and like #1 draft pick set, a lot of the cards were 1948 Leaf, and so I was looking into that, and a lot of them were. First, the set's pretty small for 98 cards. So I decided to put together the set, not doing really high grades because I can't afford it. So I'm just buying affordable ungraded cards and sending them in for grading, unless I can find a cheap one. Then this one is for the Hall of Fame set and the #1 draft pick set, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. 1948 Leaf, Bill Dudley, PSA 2. And this one's for the #1 draft pick. And the 48 Leaf set. 1948 Leaf, Harry Gilmer, purple jersey. And I'm wondering about this one because they have different variations in the Leaf set. And I'm doing just the basic set, so it's only 98 cards. But you have the master set, and they have different variations, like different colored jerseys. They have like nicknames. Some have nicknames, some don't. And so I'm doing the basic one, and I sent this one in, and it turns out this is only the second one graded, and the other one is graded like a 3.5, so I was actually happy with that. So that's a Papa one with one higher. I was happy with that. Then last but not least, I bought this a while back, a few years ago, but it's graded by SGC, and I needed it for my Johnny Padres set, and it's actually a very hard card to find. It took me a while. And the SGC graded at 4.5, PSA graded at 4, so I'm not too disappointed. 1952 Parkhurst, Johnny Padres. So I added that to the master set. I'm honestly debating on what I want to do with the Johnny Padres set because it's getting too expensive. And I don't think I'm ever going to finish it. So, I don't know. What's your opinion? Should I sell it or just slowly, very slowly put it together? Let me know. And so that's my mail day and my 15 free submissions. So, hope everyone else had a good submission day. I saw a few people had some pop up also. Some were happy, some weren't. But you win some, you lose some, right? So. Hope everyone has a good day. Happy opening day. Go Cardinals. And that's it.